Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que. You already know this is Punch on Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Canelo Álvarez, the super middleweight undisputed, announced today that he will be facing Triple G September 17th and not rematching Dimitry Bivol. Well, there's people out there that have been wanting to see this fight. Y'all been following the channel. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Y'all know that I'm not interested in this trilogy. Was never interested in the trilogy. I believe that Canelo Álvarez beat him in the second fight convincingly to me. Close fight, but he beat him convincingly. But that's just my opinion. A lot of people was still stressing the fact that they feel like Triple G beat Canelo Álvarez and things of that nature. And they want the rematch. 4 years later, now Triple G is 40 years old. Now, I just want to talk a little bit about this. They said that Canelo Álvarez choosing to fight Dimitry Bivol was a cherry pick. So is this a cherry pick too? Picking the smaller fighter. He's gonna be moving up to the 168 for the first time, and Canelo Álvarez, who's now naturally 168 pounder, and he's 40 years old. Is he picking the weakest of all champions now? I don't know. You let me know. You feel me? I know there's people out there, even pugilists of the game, like, you know what I'm saying, greats like Roy Jones Jr. that said that it was cherry picking going wrong. Is Triple G now a cherry picking going wrong? How about if Triple G wins? Oh, is that cherry picking going wrong? It seems like people now want Canelo Álvarez to cherry pick. Canelo Álvarez was out there trying to challenge himself, and he got the label cherry picker. But now he's about to face Triple G. And the same people be like, hey, yo, why don't you get the Triple G fight? But Triple G is 40 years old and lighter. Never fought in 168. But that's not cherry pick for Canelo Álvarez. I see there's going to be some excuse coming out of somebody's back pocket after the Triple G and Canelo Álvarez fight. But this is what I'm saying, folks. In the middleweight division, one of the most prestigious divisions historically in the sport of boxing, has been abandoned. Has only been abandoned by champions, but it's been abandoned by y'all, the fans. See, it's not supposed to be Triple G versus Canelo Álvarez. It's supposed to be Triple G versus Andre, or Triple G versus Charlo, or Charlo versus Andre. You mix and match it. But people are so in tune in the boxing media, independent media, the fans, to be into the Charlo versus David Benavidez, Triple G versus Canelo Álvarez, the trilogy. Instead of just putting your focus on where it needs to be in the middleweight division and the unification bouts and the pursuit of undisputed by the champions in the middleweight division. So you see Triple G now going to the 168. You want Jamal Charlo to go to the 168. You see Demetrius Andre was going to the 168 to fight Zach Parker to get a chance to fight the likes of Canelo Álvarez. The champions have abandoned because y'all really don't give a damn about the middleweight division. Y'all act like y'all do. Fans act like they do care. Fans out there act like they care about belts. You know what I'm saying? Unification bouts, the pursuit of undisputed. Nah, man. A lot of you contradict. Well, I'm not going to say contradict, but a lot of you act like Leonard Ellaby. Y'all act the same way and say the same thing, but just flip the names around. Remember when he said Josh Taylor, he said he doesn't bring that to the table? When Josh Taylor doesn't bring that to the table and the whole world of boxing got, oh, how the hell does Leonard Ellaby going to say that? That Josh Taylor, the undisputed, doesn't bring nothing to the table. He doesn't bring belt to the table. He doesn't bring legacy to the table. The same thing y'all say about, let's say, Demetrius Andre that wants to fight the likes of Triple G. What does he bring to the table? What does he sell? Same shit. Y'all just the same shit. Y'all say the same thing Leonard Ellaby saying, but you just flip the name and y'all sound just the same. See, I've been saying it for a while on this channel. I want to see the middleweight division, one of the best divisions in the sport of boxing. If you look at the champions here, man, you mix and match. Those are pay-per-view fights. But the fans don't care. So then y'all blame guys for chasing Canelo Álvarez. You know why? Because everybody's into the Canelo Álvarez sweepstakes. And not only the fighters, but also the fans. Because y'all let the fans know, well, you let them know, the powers that be, that Canelo Álvarez is the guy that's going to legitimize how good this fighter is. It's not Canelo Álvarez's fault. Canelo Álvarez is going to do whatever he want to do. He'll retire right now. He's entering into the Hall of Fame. But let's not forget that Triple G also had a heavy a big contract with the Zone. And look at his resume. But nobody, y'all was babysitting Triple G. Nobody said nothing about Triple G with Steve Rose and Sergey Derevchenko, and I forgot how to pronounce the other name. And going after Murata after Canelo Álvarez let go of the WBA, and then all of a sudden this was a big fight. Nobody pulled the card of Triple G. Nobody forced, nobody shamed Triple G to fight Demetrius Andrade or Jamal Charlo. Nobody did. And when I say nobody, I'm talking about the mass population of the sport of boxing. Y'all gave a Triple G a pass like I never seen before in the sport of boxing. Y'all didn't shame him like y'all shame other fighters. And I don't want to hear, oh man, the PBC protection plan, because he fought Sergey Derevchenko. Sergey Derevchenko is a PBC fighter. So the boxing world is into, especially here in YouTube, this person or this group of people debunk this narrative, and then everybody's just going after the narrative, instead of just worrying about the sport of boxing. The middleweight division has been abandoned, not because the fighters, but because of y'all not calling for the fight that needs to happen. Not shaming the fighters that need to be shamed. But y'all rather shame Demetrius Andrade to fight a mandatory Janibek rather than call for Triple G and Demetrius Andrade to fight a unification bout with 3 belts. No, he's fighting Canelo Álvarez. That's it. Good. Not shaming Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade to fight one another. No. Y'all want Jamal Charlo to face David Benavidez. Anyway. Well, y'all got what y'all want. Triple G and Canelo Álvarez. Dimitry Bivol stays as a champion, seek to fight the winner of Joe Smith Jr. and Beterbiev. The middleweight division has been abandoned, thanks to a lot of people out there in the sport of boxing. And we'll see September 17th, the Trilogy. Yay!